Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Dave Ibrahim Rizky Barok. Student number is 1846. Okay, in this occasion I will explain about definition and approach about content-based interaction. Okay, for the first is about definition content-based interaction. Content-based interaction, or CBI, is an effective method of combining language and content learning that is teaching organized around the content or information that student will acquire and not around the linguistic or other type of syllabus. The content refers to the substance or subject matter that we learn or communicate through language content rather than the language used to convey it. For the second is about approach. There are content-based interaction is grounded on the following two central principles. For the first is people learn a second language more successful when they use the language as mean of acquiring information rather than as an end in itself. The meaning is these principles reflect one of the motivation for CBI noted earlier that it led to more effective language learning. For the second is content-based interaction better reflect learner need for learning a second language. The meaning is this principle reflect the fact that many content-based programs serve to prepare ESL students for academic studies or for mainstreaming. Therefore, the need to be able to access the content of academic learning and teaching as quickly as possible, as well as the process through which such learning and teaching are realized, are a central priority. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, my name is Dian Pradipta Kiswanto, and I'm the second presenter from Group 12. Right now, I want to talk about the advantages and disadvantages and procedure. Okay, the advantages. The advantages of CBI are: first, make the class more active. Second, learning process more interesting. Third, student will get large knowledge. The fourth, developing collaborative skill. Okay, then the disadvantages of CBI are student will not understand many new words. Second, student will confuse about native language. Okay, and then the last, procedure. First, briefly talk about the importance of environment in classroom. Second, ask the student to identify all the way we use environment in our daily lives. Third, ask the students if they think it is important to save environment and listen to their ideas. Fourth, divide the class into groups. 5. Ask them to think of many ways as they can to save environment and note their idea. 6. Ask the group to express each of their ideas. 7th, then ask the children to design a poster including pictures and slogans to encourage people to save environment. 8. At the end, the children can present their posters and environment-saving ideas to the rest of the class. You can also encourage children to notice and comment on the features included in each other's poster, which give them impact and make them attractive. Last, the poster can then be displayed either in the classroom or elsewhere in the school. Okay, that's all.
Hello everyone, my name is Dwi Mahmud Reza Maulana. You can call me Reza. Student number 84. In here, I would like to explain how content-based interaction able to sustain in our country context, Indonesia, and second, how content-based instruction to be fit in our curriculum. I mean curriculum of 2013. First, about the sustainability to Indonesia context. First, as we know that English in our country is to be considered as foreign language. And there are many ways to teach English in here, but there is still less of authentic assessment, authentic way to teach student in here. But there is still problem that which is sometimes student do not know some proper context in several reasons. For example, in the mathematics text, there is a phrase least common multiple. In biology, there is the word taproot. In physics, there are state of matter, and in chemistry, there are chemical compounds. Maybe they don't know what those phrase in the Indonesia itself, but how in English? Sorry, they are confused but it's mean, whereas it is only spoken in those certain subject in here. Therefore, content-based instructions is content-based instruction is able to support student to understand those example and communicate ideas that are relevant to certain subjects. Because Richard and Smith define as content-based instruction is a program in English in which the focus is on teaching students skill they will need in regular classroom. For example, for learning in the content areas such as maths, geography, or biology, and etc. But and how this content-based instruction also to able to support those students to compete in the international food process in their nationals. Because why? Sometimes if students do not know what's the English of is, because in status quo, English also as the instructional language in certain subjects like math and physics itself, and example like those example that I taught to you before. So, if for example, like how there are phrase in science like chemical void. In chemistry like there are phrase in chemistry like chemical voids. So, if the student do not know what the meaning of chemical void in here, to maybe to for instructional purpose or just for ordinary school in there, but it will be problematic in of the end of the day in here, because they do not know what's the meaning of this kind of phrase in English. Even they are known in Indonesia, but this phrase is usually and oftenly word written down in English. So thus learning English can use for so that's why learning English can use for example like MIPA material. Therefore, content-based instruction method in Indonesia may sustain since it introduces us that English not also as foreign language but also instructional language. And next, how content-based instruction to be fit in Indonesia curriculum. As we know, our curriculum is curriculum of 2013. Curriculum of 2013 is unintegrated curriculum. The purpose of this integration is a curriculum that integrates skill, theme, concepts, and topic in the form of a single discipline across several disciplines and within and across learner. From that, content-based instruction is very much with our curriculum, because Kranda and Tucker state about saying that an approach to language instruction that integrate the presentation of topic or text from subject matter classes. For example, like maths, social studies within the context of teaching teaching a second or foreign language. Thus, it in line with the ideas of curriculum 2013, since content-based instruction is an approach in learning English that unites subject content with the use of language, so students will be able to communicate ideas that are relevant to the subject. Why? Because as you know that content-based instruction is elaborate language with another skill, maybe in certain skill in here. For example, like I told to you before, like chemical compound in here. If student learn about content-based instruction, learn English from content-based instruction, they will know some specific words or specific phrase from another subject in here that using English. So it elaborated language and certain skill in here. So it's in line with the idea of the curriculum 2013 that integrates a skill or concept in the or the topic itself in here. So that's why it's able to support the skill to be integrated. To support student skill to be integrated in it, that how they are using language and certain skill in here. For example, like chemistry student that they know what's the meaning of this kind of phrase in English. Is that English phrase that used in chemistry classes. So basically, they know the theory of the chemistry, but they also know the specific discourse in the specific English discourse in chemistry classes. So that's why this content-based instruction is very in line with our curriculum of 2013 indeed. So it's very nice. So that's all from our group. Thank you.